Welcome to episode 347 of Flights.
Football.
Anything else?
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
Better than most, not as good as some. How are you?
Excellent.
Good.
I've been meaning to ask before we get any further in this.
Somebody didn't like us.
Dropped out. See ya. Wrong flight. They were thinking this was a travel network. Start of summer, we went from Thursday recordings to Wednesday recordings because you and a college buddy, high school buddy, whatever it is, joined a golf league.
Yes.
Have not heard hide nor hair of said golf league since. Are you any good? You quit? Did your partner cut you and move on, or how's that golf?
So you kind of know what's been going on with my summer.
Well, exactly. That's why I asked. I wasn't even.
I've
sure.
only played 2 times.
Is that good? Do you
Because
think into this friendship? Do you think?
No. He gets it.
Okay.
I mean, any of us that are in our 50s are going. It's that season where, if our parents did make it into their 80s, that it just, you got to spend a lot of time and go through that their health issues. So
yeah, my mother-in-law is currently in the hospital right now battling some things. So get well soon, Mom. Love you.
Get well soon, Helen.
She doesn't listen to this, so
yeah. Well,
but it'll be sent out there.
Yes.
Vibe-wise.
Yes, it will. But yeah, no, I was just commenting today to a friend, talking about golf league and playing golf, and I'm like, I think I've played like 4 times. I'm supposedly in a league, but I've only played twice. Which actually, in the end, we would have had to have moved a lot of those podcasts, if we would have kept it on Thursdays anyway.
Oh, I'm not complaining about the change.
I know you're not.
I just hadn't heard you mention the golf.
I just thought it was maybe a little divine intervention or something. Well, head coach up there is going, I don't want to have Mike, scrambling to figure out different dates, or let's just have Dave do a golf league that he won't play in, and that way they'll stick to their Wednesday ritual.
Fair enough. Glad I asked.
There you go.
All right, first tasting. I thought it was kind of cool, especially when this is America 250. Happy birthday, America. Not that America's listening, but it's called...
The world is listening, Mike.
Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing this because it's very important, and you'll see in a second, or hear in a second. Copet. Is that how you'd go with it?
That's what I would go.
Copet. An IPA from Third Deck Brewing Company, which is a microbrewery in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And what this is Third Deck has done a series. It's veteran-owned and operated, Third Deck is. So Copet recognizes Christopher M. Cofet, August 20th, 1994, June 22nd, 2018. So he wasn't even 24 years old. Christopher was known. Anyway, it's a tribute to him. The glasses are on crooked. I'm trying to read it.
You want me to get after it?
Yeah, go ahead, because even with these glasses, I can't read this font.
Christopher was known for his unwavering loyalty, kindness, and strength. His dedications to family, friends, and country was unmatched, always putting others first. Whether on the football field or during his deployment to Iraq and Afghanistan, Christopher's resilience inspired all who knew him. His family will always remember how he made everyone feel important, seen and heard, reminding us of the power of a simple, sincere connection. This tribute is dedicated to the memory of Sergeant Christopher M. Copet, a Marine whose sacrifice reminds us of the vital need to support our veterans and raise awareness of the struggles they face after returning home. There you go.
So thank you for your service,
Yes,
Chris.
thank you.
And I noticed when Liz and I were at Horrocks, there were a couple other beers. They were different styles, so that's why I went with Copet, because it was the IPA.
Yep.
So
yeah.
But anyway, so Third Deck is veteran owned and operated. So for those who support our military, start drinking Third Deck. There's a particular 6.5 ABV with 50 IBUs.
There you go. Now there's also a golf course over by Muskegon Grand Haven in that neck of the woods. And they do a folds of honor. The entire golf course it celebrates the veterans, and a portion, I believe, of every
Hole in one.
no. Well, yeah, I bet you they do something like that. But a portion of everybody's patronage to the golf course goes towards veterans programs. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
All right. Well, without further ado,
Cheers.
cheers. It's an IPA,
Yeah.
as advertised.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, you gave me a little peek behind the
I
curtain
did.
that you haven't really watched anything. So
I feel guilty, but the explanation. My daughter came home for my mom's memorial. She said, "Hey, I'd really like to, as long as I'm here, I'd like to go to the cabin, spend a few days." Cabin does not. It is a cabin.
welcome in, Jeff. Welcome in.
Hey, Jeff.
As you can see, I've got the beer tasting glass that you got me. It has fallen a little bit because tape does not stick well to cement. Welcome in, Jeff. Appreciate your patronage, donorship. Thank you, and everything else you do for us.
Yes, 100%. But there's no cable up there.
Okay.
We've got some rabbit ears, on the TV.
Well, time with family, but see,
we're old school.
This is time with family because it's Liz
yeah.
and I.
Yeah.
Now, it's funny you mention that because as the listeners, viewers know, I did a reading at my mom's funeral, and I had nailed Ecclesiastes, but when push came to shove, I butchered it. And it took me like a third, fourth time. I got frustrated. Maybe even dropped a somewhat out loud F-bomb right there.
Not at the pulpit. You did not.
Well, to myself, I'm like, maybe that wasn't an F word, but I know it was a cuss word. I'm like, how can I not say this word?
Yeah.
But anyway,
You did something under your breath.
it was nice that you had Debbie do the reading for your mom. And Debbie gets up to the mic and she says, "I'm known as Barbie. It's okay, Dave." So it's like, it took me it went like that, but I caught it before it went over my head. I said, "Well played, Barbie." She didn't let it fly. She said, "They call me Barbie. It's okay, Dave."
Yeah. So anyway, my apologies to Barb, and Deb wasn't out of left field. Because Deb was the caseworker, because my dad got discharged from the hospital at 10 a.m. The service was at 11. And so for the 2 previous days, it was, getting Deb on the phone. Hey, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Is he going to get discharged? Is he going to get discharged? Is he going to be able to see this thing? So in any event.
And then I'll tell you what, though, and this is nothing perverted, folks. Coming from me, I know I have to put that disclaimer out there. I did the math. It was a beautiful celebration of life for your mom.
Thank you.
You guys should be proud. It was well done, especially the donut that had the bacon on it that I got when they said there was going to be a little bit of a delay. That was well done. But I did the math. I think your mom would have been 83.
Yes.
At her next birthday, so
Yes.
she passed away at 82.
Yep.
Barbie said she was a year younger. Math guy here, 82 minus 1 is 81.
Yeah.
She looked, sounded, and got around amazingly.
Like she was in her 60s.
81. I would have never ever guessed 81 years old.
Yeah.
But she said she was a year younger than your mom.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
So anyway. So you've been busy up north with your daughter.
Yep.
Looked like you were doing some fly fishing.
Yeah. Doing a little fly. Oh, wait a minute. Did those pictures come through?
All videos came to me.
She's like, I had texted you something. About the horse picture. Yeah. So we found a trail that you can actually ride your horses on, not like the Thomas Township trail. And so she grabbed my phone. She said, "Did you take pictures of me fly fishing and some videos?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, I want to send them to myself." Fine, go ahead. And a couple minutes later, she's like, "Oh, damn, I sent them all to Mike." Shit. So you got some nice pictures Yeah,
and maybe I'll learn to fly fish via that video.
Yeah, it'd be a good instructional video.
Anyway, Chuck, when you're out, if you're out there, you gotta look hard and fast for the free 3 months, free 6 months, whatever Apple usually runs. Apple Plus. This is a couple weeks in the making. We thought it was further along. We got 6 episodes in, and then we waited till they came out. 10 episodes, Cape Fear.
Oh.
Excellent.
Okay.
It's an excellent Apple Plus series.
I saw the ads for it. I can't remember the guy's name, but
I don't know any of the actors in it.
I recognize the evil guy.
See, I didn't recognize him, but he does a really good job as Max Cady.
Yeah.
And like the first 6 episodes, for the most part, it sticks to the movie that you've seen with De Niro and not Kurt Russell, Nick Nolte.
There you
go. And the hottie that he was married to, and then Juliette Lewis, who was the daughter in that. And not oddly enough, I think they did it on purpose. Juliette Lewis plays Max Cady's sister in the Apple Plus series. And like the first 6 episodes, Max Cady is almost a sympathetic babyface in this.
Oh, yeah.
In the series. But excellent. Okay. Apple strikes again. Well done. Staying with Apple Plus, Slow Horses, Season 5, 6 episodes, easy watch, 1 through 6. They're about 35 minutes apiece. Excellent. And because Liz swear, I thought Liz watched 4. Liz swears she hasn't seen any of them, but she actually, I think she enjoyed 5 without seeing seasons 1 through 4.
Okay.
I'm almost positive she watched season 4, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
So, and most importantly, season 6 comes out September 16th or something like that.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's another 6 episode. Gary Oldman.
Yep.
His character is phenomenal in that.
He's the best.
Very well done. And finally, Netflix last night, in fact, a 3-part series, The Idaho Murders. So obviously no spoilers here because
Are those the college kids?
That were the 4 that were stabbed to death in their it wasn't a dorm, it was a
house. Their college student house.
And they did get the guy. And the best part about the thing is part 3, the sister of one of the victims calls this guy out. It's like, and she ended her little speech when the victims have a right to confront the guilty. And she says to him, sorry, I forget your sister's name. Let's just call her Jane. If Jane would have been awake, she would have kicked your fucking ass. And then, she
dropped the F-bomb in court.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Was she held in contempt?
No.
Okay.
And she tore into him. It's like you hid in the darkness because nobody recognized you in the light and blah, blah, blah. Just eviscerated him. It was actually a really good promo. And the other part I really liked about it, because you never ever see it was funny.
Okay.
The other part, you never ever see this and stuff like this because everybody's the high road. So this guy didn't even go to trial. He pled guilty and he's serving 4 life sentences. He's going to die in prison, blah, 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 blah. And the one mother said, no, that's not justice. My daughter doesn't get to wake up every day. I want him dead. I wish he was dead. And normally you say, well, I'm going to look to forgive and this, that, and the other thing. And this mother just, I wish he was dead. And I think that's probably the route I would take. I know forgiveness is, how you're supposed to
maybe get you into heaven, etc.
Well, yeah, but not everybody kills your child. So I'm on this lady's side. And she didn't say really with even any emotion. I wish she was dead. So there you go.
There you go. Damn.
Tomato.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we watched.
Okay. As far as listening to anything, on the car ride up, I listened to, I think episode 346. And then on the way back, I listened to 345 and then a little bit of, 97.3.
All right. Tweaks Corner got their song, one of their new songs, and their Tweaks Corner new album coming out mid-August. And Sunday night
That's
at
right.
8, Z93 played one other track. So congrats to Eric and
That's awesome.
Eric on that.
Awesome. And by the way, I'm not listening to myself going, that guy is so funny. Oh my God. He cracks me up.
See, that's like a 180 for the reason I don't listen to podcasts. Like, God, I'm such an idiot.
No, but like in 345, and shame on some of you that watches, right? Something was wrong with the soundboard at the South Studio because the sound, I mean, it wasn't totally, I mean, it was listenable, but something was off. And I got to make sure before 348, I make sure.
That stuff happens because I listened to Talkin' Baseball, which is a John Boy production, and everybody was remote because it was a trade deadline episode, and Jake was this location, Trevor Plouffe was this location, and it just sounded different. It wasn't their normal equipment, their normal stuff. It just sounded different. So
yeah, I got you.
Hey, even the pros have those kind of glitches, Dave.
All
right. So my something old. Now the diehards will say, "Hey, wait a second, you've done that before, Mike." And to which I'll say, "True, very true."
Okay. Done what?
Listen to my something old.
No.
But as a loyal listener would also know, I'm currently listening to Joe Smo. I don't know what his credentials are, whatever. Yeah. He came up with the top 10 albums of every year of the top album of each year of the 90s. Currently, I'm in 1995.
Right.
His vote went to Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness by the Smashing Pumpkins. Now, when I reviewed that earlier, probably 40, close to a year ago.
Yeah.
I only listened to the first disc. Disc was, hey, wait. That's right, Chuck. I know that you're absolutely right. Well done. That was better than
that was pretty good.
So this time I listened to, this was released, by the way, December 12th, 1995. So it only was out 19 days of 95, and it took this guy's number one title. 2 disc, 28 songs, 2 hours, 1 minute. The 3 of the 28 that send it to the moon. The rest aren't bad if you're a Smashing Pumpkin fan. But obviously you have Tonight, Bullet with Butterfly Wings, 1979. But my personal favorite, because I was listening to it on a walk, the title of the song is Through the Eyes of Ruby. So I wonder if Ruby was enjoying that song through me as we walked on the rail trail.
Yeah. Do you think they make little doggy earbuds or headphones or?
No, because I think a human earbuds would fit in there. I don't think the dog would keep it in there. I think the dog would freak out a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
but some dogs surf and wear sunglasses and do stuff like that. So I wonder.
Well, we can try.
Yeah. It's worth a try. There's our $1 million idea.
All right. So I would have to listen to every other album of 1995. Very good album.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure why this guy rated it number one, because 3 out of 28 songs isn't that great of a percentage.
Right.
But those 3 are bangers.
Yeah. Agreed.
My something new. And by the way, I do have one in the chamber and one on deck for something new, but I had to get to this one. Legacy, 5 Finger Death Punch, released last Friday, July 31st, 2026. 10 songs, 36 minutes. Nails in the Coffin is my favorite. And I don't know how most people feel about 5 Finger Death Punch. They have surpassed Guns N' Roses as my favorite band of all time.
Really?
Absolutely love them. A lot of their sound is the same. And I'm not going to talk, because everybody knows I don't know the difference from I couldn't distinguish a trumpet, a snare drum, and a bass guitar. That's how tone deaf I am. But I like what I like. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. But anyway, Ivan Moody.
All the kids just went, what?
I guess he's a bit of a D-bag, but he took a selfie with my son, Justin, when you weren't supposed to take selfies in line, and he let Justin do that. So he's always got a soft spot in my heart. And the way he sounds, I'm with you, Mike. Jeff loved FF. That a boy, Jeff. I mean, the sound sounds the same, but like I've said 139 times minimum on this podcast, I listen to Guns N' Roses because they sound like Guns N' Roses. I listen to Five Finger Death Punch because they sound like Five Finger. I don't want Five Finger Death Punch to sound like Shaboozey.
Right. Yeah, right.
Because I'll listen to Shaboozey when I want to hear Shaboozey.
Right. People listen to the Beatles because they sounded like the Beatles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But excellent album. Easy listen, too. 10 songs, 36 minutes. Boom, out. They're at Pine Knob, mid-August. I think I'm going.
All right. Well, if they're your new favorite band of all time, I would hope.
And it'll be like the only band I have seen more than Five Finger Death Punch is Hollywood Undead.
Oh, there you go. That's right. You saw them in Flint, I think, for the first day you said.
That was my first time I've seen them, the best time I've seen them, but I think I've seen Hollywood Undead 6 times.
Okay.
If I go to see Five Finger mid-August at Pine Knob, that would be 4 or 5.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Grandpa Blackhawk and I graduated from high school with a guy that has seen Bryan Adams more than I don't know where it is now, but shortly after high school, he was in the 30s having seen Bryan Adams in concert.
Oh, my God.
So he's a Bryan Adams fan.
I guess. All right. Moving on.
Yep. You ready to go inside the ropes?
Go inside the ropes. Ding, ding.
SummerSlam. Chuck, I lied to you. I said if Danhausen won, I was done with WWE. I'm just a mark. I'm a sucker. Danhausen did win. Absolute garbage horseshit match. That aside, thoroughly enjoyed SummerSlam.
Okay.
Brock is done. At the end of the show, he said, "Thank you very much. I'm the past. This is the future." Him and Oba hugged. That was like an 8-minute match. Power move after power move. Very good. And for our picks, I have you at 5 and 7, Eric at 4 and 6, including an offer on Sunday. And then Nate and I tied for the lead at 6 and 6. So nobody was very impressive picks. But for instance, we all lost the Sami Zayn and
Finn Balor
match.
Yeah.
And people are thinking, well, wait a second. Those 3 guys picked Finn and you picked Sami. How did everybody lose? Well, Nick Aldis came out and made it a 3-way with Gunther and then said, I didn't say it was only a 3-way. And then Kevin Owens' music hit and the fucking place blew up. Kevin Owens hasn't wrestled in 19 months because he had some very serious neck and spine surgery. They didn't know if he'd ever wrestle again.
Right.
And Kevin Owens won.
Okay.
So
it kind of changed the card.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. So, I mean, unless you were an insider, you had no way of knowing Kevin Owens was going to win.
So does that count as a loss, even though the card changed?
I counted it as a loss because Finn didn't win and Sami didn't win. So I gave all 4 of us a loss for that match. Now, what it did do for Gunther, because remember how remember how Eric was pissed that Gunther was getting the shaft because he fought Nick Aldis?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, but what that did is Gunther fought both nights of SummerSlam. He was on night 1 against Nick Aldis, night 2 in this 4-way. And I'll tell you right now, if you're a wrestling fan, and I know loyalists know how I'm prone to hyperbole, Gunther versus Nick Aldis was one of the best wrestling matches in quite some time. No tables, ladders, chairs. They didn't fight in the crowd. They didn't hit each other over the head with wrenches or stab each other's eyeballs out. They weren't on the top rope doing double, triple Lindy's. Holy shit,
Yeah.
It was a wrestling match. And believe it or not, 39-year-old Nick Aldis looked, not work-wise, because Nick Aldis hasn't wrestled in 10 years.
Yeah.
But physique-wise, 39-year-old Nick Aldis looked better than Gunther. And
Well, Gunther's never looked great.
Right, but he's a big
Yeah.
he's a bigger guy, but there's no muscularity, and Nick Aldis looked fabulous at 39, and it was a hell of a wrestling match.
All right.
So I think when the new Tweaks Corner is officially released, Eric has to issue an apology to Nick Aldis. But that's all I got for Inside the Ropes, unless you have any other questions on the matches.
No. Okay, so the women's championship ladder match.
Chelsea Green won it.
Wow.
She's married to Matt Cardone. I did not know that.
Huh. Lucky him. All right, and then Liv ended up winning.
That actually was a good match, and Liv got a black eye. Her shit is stiff. And she's my hero.
Okay.
And remember, I hated Liv Morgan
You did.
when she hurt Rhea Ripley.
Oh, yeah.
But hey,
Yeah. She was dead to you and then got resurrected.
that's right.
All right.
All right, ready to rate this, Dave?
Yes, sir.
It's an IPA. This is the taste that got me to like IPAs. 3.60.
I had
Now,
three.
if you put in the meaning behind it and what it means for this,
Yeah.
it would probably be a 5, because this young man
Correct.
died serving his country. It would be a 5, but we're just strictly rating the taste of the beer. It's an IPA, 3.60.
Yeah. I had it at 3.40 for similar reasons.
All right. Well, 318 people have checked in, so small sample size. Microbrewery in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Third Deck Brewing Company, folks. Owned and operated by veterans. Support them. Let's go. Let's get these check-ins up there. 3.79, those 318 people. So they liked it a little better than us.
Yeah.
Letting you know, guys, I have to run. Got to get the grandkids to bed. I'll listen to the rest on Spotify. Keep up the good work, fella. Hey, thanks a lot, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Appreciate you jumping on. But yeah, so 3.7, the 318 on tap, 3.79 in the neighborhood, a little bit better than we did.
Nice.
All right. You going to conduct some business, David?
I can conduct some business. Do. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill is a family-friendly sports bar with a delicious food and drink menu to please everyone. Looking for some fun on a weekday night? The Grand Central is the place to be for Trivia Mondays, Comedy Tuesdays, Wild Wing Wednesdays, Thirsty Thursdays, Fish Day Fridays, Sassy Saturdays, and Sunday Fun Days, with drink specials every day. Grand Central is located at 3504 State Street in Saginaw, and you can check out the menu at their Facebook page, Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. It's always a good time at Saginaw's hometown sports bar, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. And when you get there,
Tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
exactly. And they still got State Street tore up. Is that supposed to be done like this century?
The whole infrastructure of the city is collapsing within us, and every time you turn around, something else is closed and blocked. So since we went that route of business,
Oh,
grab
switch.
to the third glass.
Boom. Got it.
Because you know how OCD I am.
Yes, sir.
All righty, folks. Our second tasting, not our SummerSlam picks. Our second tasting, we may or may not have had it. A lot of the Fat Orange Cat stuff looks the same. But we have Geriatric Kittens Hit the Beach, a New England hazy IPA from Fat Orange Cat Brew Company, who is a contract brewery in North Haven, Connecticut. 7.5%, 0 or NA IBUs.
All right. Love the can. I like this dude right here.
Yes.
With the, yeah. He's kind of, he's got the farmer's tan with the FOC hat, trucker hat, and the man boobs.
Absolutely. And one more shout out to Jeff Laporte.
Okay.
He did what I always ask. when we're at like 10,209 viewers on the live stream, when we dipped to 10,204, I want to know why those 5 left. Was it profanity?
Yeah.
They didn't like our ugly mugs. Jeff had to put his grandkids to bed.
Yeah.
That's a good reason.
Right.
Thank you for letting us know. Thank you for joining us and watching when you could. See you later. So Jeff followed directions. He gets the first pick of this year's fantasy football draft.
There you go. Was he getting it anyway?
No.
All right.
That means Jahmyr Gibbs is off the board.
Yeah.
I cannot see.
Oh, shit.
Do we have sports on this one? I cannot.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, there we go. But we got to cheers first, though.
Cheers.
New England hazy on the notes.
Gotta love a fat orange cat.
Chuck's got a comment. I'll say goodbye now in case I fall asleep. That now, for the millions and millions listening and watching at home, please remember to like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. We're up to like 80-some. Goal is 100, and then I'll do a triple Lindy off the Mackinac Bridge. But
in January.
That's not because we're so boring. That's because Chuck is so old. Hey, I got to cover my bases, Chuck. No offense. We don't want anybody thinking the newbies out there. We don't want. Hey, this guy's going to fall asleep. This must suck. We're out. So I just had to cover my ass, Chuck.
There you go. Hey, has he done your fence yet?
Not yet. No, they're getting long. I mean, I practically have like a Wrigley Field type ivy covered chain link fence at this point.
That's funny. All right, sir.
All right. Really, the only notes in sports I have is in the major leagues, buddy.
Well, yeah, it's that time of year.
So I'll start it off by saying the Tampa Bay Rays, 67-46 heading into tonight's play, lead the American League with a .593 winning percentage. Since the last time, 65-12. Gosh darn her. Happy early birthday, Chuck. Let flights, football, and anything else be the first to wish loyal listener and viewer Charles Chuck said McPeak a very happy 65th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chuck. And since the last time we did this, the Milwaukee Brewers have leapfrogged the Los Angeles Dodgers thanks to a Red Sox sweep of the Dodgers in L.A. over the weekend.
Wow.
With a 70-43 or .619 winning percentage, best in the NL and major leagues. So, let's talk Red Sox. Since the Sox dropped 2 of 3 at Colorado, 3 games they were winning and should have won all 3 against Colorado, who I think has the worst record in baseball. The Red Sox lost 2 of 3 in Colorado, which kind of coincided with my most recent rant, which is now 6 weeks, my most recent rant of how piss poor they were, blah, 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 blah. Well, since then, the Sox have gone 14-2 to finish the first half and 15-3 to start the second half, or 29-5 in the last 34 games for an .853 winning percentage.
That's crazy. Have you gotten even a thank you note yet or anything?
Not yet, nor do I expect one, nor do I want one. And here's my take. It gave my youngest son and I a little more bonding from baseball to football. Now, I'm not being pessimistic here on the Red Sox. Right now they're a real fun team to watch. everybody's doing everything. And they had plane trouble in Colorado. And I think maybe at that point they said, look, we're better than this. And they bonded, yada, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
And it bridges the gap. So 34 games ago, so that's 6 weeks ago, let's say, baseball season was over for Red Sox fans.
Yeah.
Anybody who tells you different is a liar. Now, what this did is it made baseball meaningful to football season. Can the Red Sox win? Well, based on the last 34 games, apparently so.
Yeah.
That said, 853 is not sustainable if you want to be historical about it. Now, I'm well aware that 34 games is a small sample size based on a 162-game season. But the 1984 Detroit Tigers, who won the World Series and started 35-5, finished that year at 104-58, or a 642 winning percentage. And the best record in baseball history for a 162-game season is the Seattle Mariners in 2001, who went 116-46, or 716. So the Red Sox are nearly 14% higher than the best 162-game season ever. Now, again, I get apples to apples, not necessarily because you're taking a 34-game sample size and a 162-game sample size. And by the way, the Yankees beat the Mariners, I believe, in the ALCS, and then the Diamondbacks beat the Yankees. So the best record in baseball didn't even win the World Series. The Tigers were 35-5. They did win the World Series. But 853 is not sustainable. So are the Red Sox closer to the 853 Red Sox, or are they closer to the 31-45 Red Sox, which is where the record was when they lost 2-3 in Chicago,
Right.
Colorado.
Yeah.
So regardless, it's bridged the gap from, because you hate being out of base, July and August with nothing. So now at least we have the Red Sox to football,
Right.
and then football.
Yeah. I mean, and I would say, based on that, 29-5 in the last 34 games, they're closer to that as a team. That's too big of a 34 games is too big of a sample size.
It's not
to
like
say
I'm
it's
saying
a fluke.
they went 4-0.
Yeah, it's not a fluke. So, they just got to ride that wave, and whatever formula they have going on right now, just keep it going. Now, in the the trade deadline.
That's what.
Okay, I won't steal.
Okay, let's segue to that.
I won't steal your thunder.
I'm going to talk trade deadline with the Red Sox. So I knew it was going to be a no-win situation for Craig Breslow, and maybe I have a soft spot in my heart for Craig Breslow, simply because he took the time to get a picture with Cam and Nick when Cam and Nick went and saw the 3 games at Comerica Park. But if he does nothing, he's a piece of shit because he does nothing. He went out and got people, and oh, God, we gave up a lot to get Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman was the number 1 pick a few years ago. He's 28 years old. He's hurt, but he's supposed to be coming back. Asterisk there. I'll come back to that. But the Red Sox gave up on the Red Sox farm system. They gave up the 2, the 4, and the 5 prospect on the Red Sox top 30 prospects. You gave up that much? If I had $1 for every can't miss prospect that missed, I would have retired 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm of the Sean McVay camp when it comes to draft picks / prospects. Fuck them draft picks. Give me players that can play in the major leagues, and I want to win now. Sammy Hagar said it best in a live rendition of Right Here, Right Now. He said, don't worry about yesterday. Yesterday's been and gone. Don't worry about tomorrow. Shit, tomorrow may never come. What you need to worry about is right here, right now. Thank you, Sammy.
There you go.
But
that was good.
Anyway, so they went out and got Rutschman, traded guys. The pitcher from LSU. probably threw his arm out. You pitch you throw 190 pitches every second day in college. Your arm's shot. Screw that guy. Now, my only beef is going to be the guy is on the IL with the wrist injury, and when asked, Breslow says, we're not sure when he'll be able to return, but he's swinging and he should be able to return. So now wait a second. Now, if you're going to trade, and I'm not being hypocritical, I'm just saying if you're going to trade a lot for a guy that you're not even sure is going to play, well, now wait a second. Maybe fire your entire medical staff then, because Garrett Crochet, oh, he's got his shoulder's tired. Well, he hasn't pitched since early May, and he just started throwing from 50 feet.
Yeah.
Roman Anthony, oh, he's got a bad wrist. He'll be fine. Just now started swinging, hitting off a tee. So I'm starting to wonder if the Red Sox medical staff is just like Joe Schmo on Google. Right. Your what hurts?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this.
Let me check chat.
But I actually like what they did.
Yeah.
They didn't give up any of their chemistry spots. And I even got into it with Alex. But didn't get into it, but he's like, man, I would have liked that package better for Ellie De La Cruz. Well, okay, De La Cruz is still on the Reds. The Orioles can't trade a Red.
Right.
And if you thought the asking price for Adley Rutschman was high, you were giving up a lot more than that for Ellie De La Cruz.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, I would have liked the Red Sox to offer Connor Wong for Shohei Ohtani.
Right.
I mean, that would have been a great trade. Excuse me. That would have been a great trade for the Red Sox.
You're right.
I don't think the Dodgers are going to go for it.
No.
Anyway, what was your question on the trade deadline?
So that you answered it on whether that is going to all pan out or whether that was a really goofy ass thing to do. The other one was the Tarek Skubal. How do you think that based on your prediction prior to, how do you think that's going to work out?
Number one, I think it's bad for baseball. Every team could have got him. Only the Dodgers got him. That's why there will be no baseball. Enjoy this year, folks, if you're a baseball fan. There will be no baseball in 2027 because the owners are going to be adamant about a salary cap. I don't care if you're pro player, pro owner. I'm just talking facts to you. There will be no baseball in 2027. Yes, the Miami Marlins could have went out and got Skubal. They didn't. The Dodgers are the best run organization. They shouldn't be forced to operate differently, but when their payroll is $6 gazillion in deferred money,
right?
Something's not lining up.
That's a lot of. They got to open up a lot of monopoly boards.
And every expert, and for those only listening, I gave the air quotes around expert. Every expert said the Orioles got way more value for Rutschman than the Tigers got for Skubal. And personally, with no baseball in 2027 and the Tigers only being 2.5 games out, if I were a Tiger fan, I would Jake Daniel. Hey, Jake.
What's up?
Hopefully the horse's stall gets cleaned tomorrow. Brig thought Tigers should keep Skubal and get nothing. That's what I said. Get nothing for him. A lot of dummies out there like, Brig is 100% right. In a watered-down American League, they were only 2 games out of the wild card, and you got the best pitcher in baseball, and you got 3 guys who may or may not – 2 of those 3 guys may send resumes to me, and they may end up working for me and putting soda on a shelf.
Yeah. I mean,
you got the best. There's not a team in the American League that wants to face Skubal, Mize, Flaherty, and Valdez. I'm sorry, put Valdez third, Flaherty fourth. There's not a team in the American League that wants to face that lineup. And they got nothing for him. They should have just rode him out, lost him. The fan base, those that come back in 2028 would forget all about Skubal when he signs a gazillion-dollar deal with the Texas Rangers, whatever. And you won't win the World Series, so why get nothing? Well, that logic, no team should have traded then because the Dodgers are plus 146 to win the World Series, which is a crazy line.
Well, yeah, and I'm just saying, like, I think what he's saying is that you trade Screwball away, you lose your best chance of going. No?
That's if I'm reading it right. Brig and I are on the same page.
Okay.
He says the Tigers should have got nothing and went for it. Jake is saying they're not winning the World Series anyway, so get something for them. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. I say
because you're the win now guy.
Right.
Yeah.
The three guys they got there, you're not going to win with those fucking prospects.
Ever.
Those prospects are they're prospects for a reason. If they were any good, they'd be in the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The one guy the Tigers got from the Dodgers has had 2 surgeries and hasn't pitched in like a year or had a year off from pitching. Yeah, well,
maybe.
Nah, they gave up Mize too. I don't think they have the pitching now.
Oh, that's right. I forgot with the Scooble thing. I forgot they gave up Mize as well. Ooh. Yeah, we'll see.
So,
we'll see.
What else is
okay?
But I actually like teams that went for it. If it backfires, and if the guy from LSU turns out to make Tarek Scooble, look like a rag arm, and wins 11 Cy Youngs for the Orioles. Hey, we went for now and lost. Tiger fans hate the fact that John Smoltz was traded from the Tigers. They forget that Doyle Alexander was 9-0 and got the Tigers into the postseason. Yes, Jake, you're correct. They didn't win the World Series that year, but Doyle Alexander was 9-0, and they traded and got what they wanted in that season. Remember, Sammy Hagar, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow may never come.
There you go.
And that's all the sports I have, Dave.
All right, so NASCAR, we had a week off. So Sunday, we've got the Iowa Corn 350 powered by ethanol. It's a .875. Why make a .875 track? That's weird. I mean, just
they wanted it to be bigger than the.
You're like, damn, we ran out of money. Just make it a little bit smaller.
They wanted it to be bigger than a 3/4 mile.
Something. What do we got?
That's what I'm told. He had a good debut. For those only listening, Brig text the Clark kid is good. They just called him up. He did get off to a nice start.
Yeah,
but again, Roman Anthony got off to a nice start and then couldn't hit his way out of a wet paper bag once pitchers knew how to pitch him. Then he got hurt and hasn't played since.
Yeah. So we'll see. It's a see and wait.
It's the major leagues for a reason.
It's a see and wait. All right, getting back to I had Hamlin. Who did you pick again? I can't remember.
Shit, I can't. Fuck, that was 2 weeks ago.
No. We just picked it was like last night.
This week, because there was a bunch of banter on our site about Toyotas and Fords and Chevys, and I said, give me the 54 and Gibbs. I don't know what he drives, and I don't IDGAF.
Yeah, I saw that. So you had Gibbs.
So what does Gibbs drive?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
He drives a Toyota, Chevy, or Ford, one of the three.
Right? He doesn't
And honestly, they all look the same at 180 miles an hour. Well, they're not going to be going 180.
Not on that track. Yeah.
They all look the same at 100 miles an hour, so I don't know what the difference is anyway.
All right, so we got that going for us. Now, do you think they make them everybody has to have ethanol fuel in their tank for that one?
I would. They're sponsoring it.
Yeah, I would say so too. All right, next, PGA, Rocket Mortgage, Detroit, Golf Club. No idea. Did you see who won? It was last week.
No, is that the one where the one guy had his 9th hole-in-one on the PGA, which is a record or something?
No, I don't know. Someone have to help us with that. Like I said, I was in the middle of the woods. And
those out there watching right now, do Dave and I a favor. Call your friends, have them get on and subscribe to YouTube, because Dave and I are about ready to set a YouTube episode record for live viewers on the moment. So reach out, do us a favor, reach out and touch fate.
Let's go. NFL.
Who sings that? Come on, Jake or Chuck knows that. Reach
know.
out.
Touch faith.
Faith.
It's Depeche Mode or Duran Duran. No?
I don't know.
It's one of those
that's
two.
what I was asking.
It's one of those two.
I know. I would almost bet money it's not Duran Duran.
All right. Then
Anyway.
then it may be Depeche Mode. NFL. Did you see the news?
I did not.
And I did not get into the article based on everything I've been telling everybody so far. So again, Bijan Robinson.
Oh yeah, 3 years, $75 million. That's
Yeah.
a nice chunk of change.
Yeah. Highest paid running back in league history by average, not total.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's the second best running back in the league.
That's got to make somebody feel.
Yeah, so that's not a bad deal.
There we go.
Depeche Mode.
Thank you.
I knew it would be Jake or Chuck. That's not really Chuck's genre, so I'll give Chuck a pass on that
All
one.
right.
Thank you, Jake.
I'll pat myself on the back just for thanks, Jake. Yeah, I have no idea. Whoop, there we go. Yeah, personal Jesus. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, he was a parochial school kid. That was probably their anthem.
Shut up. All right. The only other thing in sports is we got to get with Marcus and see when we're going to go watch a football game.
Oh, speaking of football, Ted Lasso's season starts this week. I think he's managing a girls' football team.
I think so.
All right.
I think that's what it is. Waddingham. I think she's back in this season. So I think that combination of people makes it, but she's just an imposing presence. I didn't realize she's 6 foot.
Oh yeah.
Didn't realize when she gets in heels, she like towers over Jason Sudeikis. All right, we're getting ready to rate this.
I've already rated mine because you go first. But yes, we are.
All right. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just that biased towards Fat Orange Cat or if it's just an automatic. 4.15.
I probably sold it short a little bit, but never happened, Greg. I probably sold it short a little bit because the first beer was an IPA. This is a New England hazy. Typically, I like regular IPAs better than hazy IPAs, but I like this one better than the first one. So I probably sold it short a little bit just out of spite. But I went 3.78 because I thought this was a very good New England hazy.
Yeah.
A lot of flavor and not too fruity.
Not too. It just hit in between, and it didn't have the serious. At least for my palate, didn't have the serious bitterness at the end.
Oh, not at all.
No. All right.
2,000 people are tapped between the two of us. Almost smack dab in the middle. 3.97.
Okay. There you go. I can see that. You know what else I can see, Mike?
What's that, Dave?
Going to the Maple Grill. The Maple Grill is an amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest local items and cooked over an open kitchen wood-fire grill. The Maple Grill not only offers, the greatest of local fare, but also wood-fired craft beers and seltzers as well. But please wait. Before you get into your car, check out their website, themaplegrill.net. That's spelled GRILLE.net. Look at their current menu, see what's on tap, and then get yourself to 13105 Gratiot Road in Hemlock. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Yes.
And what did Briggs say about the fancy cans? That's how we purchase our beer. The cooler the can, the cooler the can is how we purchase the beer. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's not, but
right.
A cool can gets us to buy it. And rolling the sediment, folks. Not doing anything perverted under there.
Nope.
I do have to look up the on-tap version of this because apparently there are multiple versions of I'm a grown-ass cat. This particular one is an Imperial Stout.
Here we go. Third segment.
This is all right, let's start this pot over. This is an Imperial Stout.
Got it.
With cocoa nibs. There are, and I don't have the particulars written down other than it is an episode high as that crashed on the ground. Lucky it wasn't open. 10.5 ABV. And there is a I'm a Grown-Ass Cat Imperial Stout Vanilla. I'm a Grown-Ass Cat Imperial Stout, another flavor, and then the cocoa nibs one.
Okay.
And when I was looking it up, I saw the three of them. I'm like, fuck, I don't even know what one I bought. And I'm like, I hope I bought the same for each of us. Well, yes, that's the Fat Orange Cat style, Brig. I mean, it's not Busch Light. I mean, this is Fat Orange Cat. So we're going to check Fat Orange Cat's versatility, though.
Yes.
Because they're known for their IPAs.
100%.
And this is an Imperial Stout.
I think I would, and I'm going to try to be as fair as I can. There might have been one out of what, a dozen Fat Orange Cat IPAs that was kind of a dud.
Yes.
Maybe. Ooh, you got me with the Maple Grill stainless steel, and it's almost wore off.
That's dark. That's an oil change beer there.
Yeah, that's a 30 weight. All right. Light up.
Boy, on notes alone, it's a 4.
Cheers. There you go. Oh, man.
This is a campfire one. This is...
Oh, yeah.
You get a fire started. It's 37 degrees out. Just put some s'mores over the very old oil. Put some s'mores over for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
And sip on this. This is very good. I'll let everybody know the IBUs, if any, when I pull up the Untapped. Because, again, like I said, I didn't know if I had purchased the cocoa nibs, vanilla, or other.
Well, sometimes with these, especially at 10 point what? Was it 10.0? 10.5. They try to hide a little bit of the alcohol by putting a lot more stuff in it. Whether it's
a sexy can.
It is a very sexy can.
First thing I thought of when I saw that can is Ginger from Gilligan's Island.
Hell yeah.
Even though I was more of a Marianne guy.
Wow. Yeah, is it because did she wear Marianne? Well, yeah, because Ginger wore the leopard. Did she wear like the cat stuff or?
Oh no, yeah. Ginger wore the fancier stuff.
Okay.
Or you could make a case that she looks like Wilma from the Flintstones.
There you go. There you go. You could do that too.
Flintstones or Jetsons?
Oh, Flintstones.
I think I'd agree with you, but I think Jetsons has slept on a little bit.
Could be. All
right.
Hey, here we go. Ready, Mike?
Well, Chuck, come on. No, she's no Alice, but come on. Who is?
I don't understand that. I'm just going to be honest right now. I mean, yeah.
Young boy.
Oh, God.
Feeling his oats.
Alice?
Yes. I don't know.
Was it the skirt? Was it the maid outfit that did it for you? That did it for you?
Yeah. The maid outfit.
Or whether she was in charge of those kids?
Yeah. She was actually the ringleader of that
Oh,
troop.
yeah. Yeah, the parents couldn't do anything. All right.
Where are we going, Dave?
We're going with Mike, finish this sentence. Ready?
Yes.
And then I've got a Mount Rushmore.
All right.
After that. All right. And for those of you listening, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give those people listening, I'm going to give them the Mount Rushmore so they can think about it if they want to add to it.
All right.
All right. So the Mount Rushmore that we're going to do after Mike finished his sentences, the Mount Rushmore is what objects best represent American culture. Now, we're not talking about monuments or anything like that, but just what objects best represent American culture. All right. Going back to the Mike finished this sentence. This is kind of, what's in the news kind of stuff. He bought a house, sight unseen. Then he found blank.
Dead bodies in the attic.
Yes.
No shit.
Except they were in the basement.
Damn.
They were in the basement.
I figured they were up or down.
So I'm like, this house went up on auction, right? People didn't pay the bill. Bank said, hey, you know what I mean? We can't find the owners. They must have skipped town. They didn't skip town. They were dead.
I was thinking more Norman Bates. You went Gacy.
So
damn it.
Listen, I did a little more research. This is not uncommon. So houses that go to auction and someone just kind of like walks in and like, all right, yeah, we're going to get this going. We want to sell this. The bank wants their money. Apparently, and the stat seems kind of low, but there's like 2.5, sight unseen type purchases within the United States per year, 2.5 purchases per year. The house, there ends up being a dead body.
And you think that's low? I would think that's high.
I'm just saying you think two. There's 320 million people here in the US. But it's like, that's crazy. So one of the skeletal remains are discovered inside a Connecticut home sold through foreclosure auction. Quote, I don't know if I want the house after that, a neighbor says. I don't know if I'd want the house after that.
Do you know what happened with the sale afterwards? Did the buyers stick with it or?
No, I didn't get to because I got about halfway through the article and then I'm like, this is BS. This is like clickbait or something. I'm going to go research it. And so then I researched it and it's not totally uncommon.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a very rare win for me on Mike Finish this sentence. I mean, I had the wrong level of the house, but nonetheless.
We're going to give you the win. All right. And this other one is just a fun fact.
All right.
Okay, when you think about this. China consumes roughly half of the world's what?
Sushi.
Close. Cigarettes. So
not really that close, but
but I mean,
China does?
Yeah, they're a bunch of smokers, apparently. I mean, they're pretty stressed. Or they just, it's, part of the culture apparently still. But China can, think about it. Think about all those Italians in the, you think about like, the in the movies and the,
I would
half.
Italy, Europe, I would go with the smoking. I wouldn't put China in the smoker group.
So between the rest of the world, Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere, everywhere else, China consumes half of the cigarettes that are produced in the world.
I wouldn't. If you would have said Europe, I would have bought it. Or yeah. I would have never guessed China.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Fun fact. All right, Mount Rushmore. Here we go. What objects best represent American culture? Let's go. Mike, you want me to go first?
Are you giving all four or just one?
No, I'm just going to give one.
All right.
Give it a little time. Ready?
Yep.
Now this one has the category and then the subcategory. So bumper stickers and decals on the back of the window in a car. All right, particularly here in Michigan, the gun and the mitt. I mean, that's pretty American.
Well,
if you think about it and you research it a little bit, okay.
Yep.
I think that is a representation of American culture.
All right.
Yep. You got one?
Yeah, I'm going to go with
yes.
Camping, barbecue, that
Yeah.
Get together type. Everybody, like, hey, we're going to the beach. Let's blaze up.
Blaze up.
Not blaze up, but
Right.
camping,
Yeah.
barbecuing. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, they probably do something different, but I mean, like a Texas brisket or barbecue, over a grill, taking your hibachi to the beach. I got you. All right.
I'm struggling with 2, so.
All right. My number 2
Yep.
is probably pretty classic. What do we got? Brig?
It's guns all day, then baseball.
Well, we're getting there. Hold on. So my second one,
Yes.
American Pie. Not the movie, but an apple pie.
All right.
And that leads yourself into baseball and that kind of a thing. But I'm apple pie. I don't think too many cultures in any other part of the world, kind of like have apple pie as their go-to.
All right. My 2 and 3 are kind of related, but they're different for obvious reasons. So my number 2, Friday Night Lights. I think from
high school football,
a big city in Miami to a big city in Dallas to a little city like Merrill, Michigan. No, I mean, the Merrill, Michigan team isn't as good as that team in Dallas, Texas. But
Right.
on Friday nights,
Yeah.
you got the pageantry, the pomp, circumstance. What about the Dutch and smoking? Is that what he's talking about?
Chuck, is that apple pie? I thought is it like Mike said? Is it smoking or apple pie that you're talking about?
But but I'm going to go Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, high school football, absolutely.
Yep.
And I don't even know if in Europe or South America or anywhere else. Oh, Chuck said apple pie. I don't know. Do the
Dutch apple. I think that's what he's talking about.
I don't know. Maybe the Dutch do have a lot of apples. I just always, I think of them as like tulips, and I don't know. But yeah, high school football, absolutely. I don't know if Europe or South America, if they do like their soccer games or football games on Friday nights or not, but yeah, that's truly American, 100%. What do we got? Briggs got baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet. There's 4 right there.
There we go.
There's the Mount Rushmore. Jeez.
Briggs, the listener.
So am I number 3?
Yes.
Okay. An Apple device, like an iPhone. Now, I know they have them all over the world.
I was just gonna say that.
They have them all over the world, but where do they come from?
I don't know. China, I think.
They might. They probably make some in China. I'm sure they make a lot of them in China, but that's an American product.
Is it really an American product that was made in China?
Well, I don't know. What was the thing? Oh, on our group text for NASCAR, was it Mike Kerchak put down the percentage of the each make and model percentage that they are made in America?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I mean, it's like all from some of the parts and things like that.
That was too political of a statement for me. I didn't even read it. Didn't even look at it.
Okay.
And that's why. And hence, I picked Ty Gibbs in IDGF.
Right.
What he drives.
I don't give a shit.
I don't care what Ty Gibbs drives.
All right. So Chuck says, smoking Chinese children
make the Apple phones. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Now.
I didn't leave that one, but that made it pretty funny, Chuck. Thank you.
Here's my 3, and I absolutely deplore it.
Okay.
Is deplore a word? Am I using
Yeah,
the right?
yeah. Deplorable or deplore, yeah.
I'm using the right context, right?
Maybe.
big pickup trucks with your American and or Confederate flag waving in the back with the big bull testicles on the trailer hitch. It's like nothing says America like that motherfucker does. It's like, hey, buddy, I'm with you.
Right.
You are cool.
Yeah. Especially the testicles hanging from the back of the truck.
That means he's a badass.
Yeah.
And then he's got the Confederate flag waving in the back. It's like, you realize you're in a Union state, right, buddy?
Yeah, I don't know if that is part of American culture, technically
Well,
speaking.
you'll never see that in Great Britain.
No, that's true.
See?
That's true. All right. Well, you somewhat stole my fourth one.
All right.
So my fourth one was going to be like trucks with the big knobby tires and the big rims.
Fair enough.
Because you've been how many countries? You've been in several countries in Europe.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've been
all
to
the cars are little box-shaped matchbox deals that nobody can tell the difference of, and they're just going from point A to point B.
Right.
And don't give a shit.
Yeah. And I mean, even in some of the rural areas. Oh God, that's one.
Harley Davidson motorcycles.
Yeah, that's a good one, Chuck. Absolutely.
I just can't go turning right and direct the handle to the left to go right. Makes no sense to me. I could never drive a motorcycle. Is it drive a motorcycle or ride a motorcycle? Are either acceptable?
I've rarely heard anybody say drive a motorcycle. It's ride. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Right, Chuck? You got it.
And apparently you turn left, you go
What?
You go left to go right or go right to go left. It's the opposite of what you're doing, and I just can't grasp it, so I'll never do it.
Chuck, what is he talking about?
See, he says thumbs up.
Well, no. As far as the other question we had, the one right before
Apparently, you got to go like this way to go that way. It's like backing up a trailer. You can turn the other way and that's why I've never driven Hey,
No.
Well, I can get you this Blazer, but it won't have the trailer hitch. Well, you know what? I've never fucking pulled anything in my life, so I don't need the trailer hitch.
Right. No, he was saying thumbs up to whether you ride a motorcycle or drive a motorcycle. It's ride.
I think it was left and right.
No.
He's going to give a double thumbs up because we're both right.
Okay.
All right. Is that your 4?
Yeah.
You know what my 4 is, Dave?
What?
I'm going to piggyback off my Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
College football Saturdays.
Okay.
Nothing is more Americana than Alabama, Auburn, Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, Michigan, Oregon, Oregon State, etc., etc., etc.
Now, will the Canadian folks argue with you between their Canadian football teams? As far as
no, absolutely not. I thought you were going to say, would they argue about their hockey teams?
No.
But no, fuck no.
Well, I mean, Canadian football is not as big as NFL, clearly.
They're nowhere near the.
No, I understand that, but
so no, they're not going to argue.
And I thought about that earlier, and I thought the American football, the actual ball itself, okay, and neither of us said baseball, which I'm very well,
because Brig kind of summed it up:
Yeah.
baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Right. But if you research, it's very debatable.
So Brig is the viewer of the night with baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet, and he wins.
Well,
County fairs. Fucking that's nothing says
America than
like
county
that.
fairs. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
But
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't Chuck. That was Jake.
that was Jake.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Jake.
so it's if you research, did American football start in America? There is some debate on whether that actually came from Canada.
All right. Well, I have to research
Yeah.
that, but this is my Mount Rushmore.
Yes, it is.
If
It is.
You
It's
want to
yours.
argue? If you want to argue,
You
like
gave me Lou Whitaker.
That's what I said. If you want to argue that, like I argue
You
Lou
gave-
Whitaker.
You gave me Lou Whitaker on my Mount Rushmore, so I
No, I actually didn't give you that. I will not accept that. I will not accept that. So if you don't accept my,
All right.
So
Okay, I got
All right, here we
you.
go.
Got you. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Everybody done? Everybody got their Mount Rushmore?
43, 35, and 1. That's math guy here, 79. I have to learn because I have fucking ear things on.
Yeah.
And I find myself talking down like this. And when I can't hear it, the listeners can't hear it. Are you fucking dumb, Peters? Are you dumb? Wake up, stupid. You're on episode 347, not episode 4. Talking to the mic, idiot. Math guy here, that's 79. We have 21 to go. I'm 43, 35, and 1. Here we go. Not maybe the Hall of Fame, Brig, but not the. You weren't a listener, Brig. We did a Mount Rushmore of the 4 big sports: hockey, football, baseball, and basketball, and all our picks were cool. And Dave's Mount Rushmore of MLB players was Lou Whitaker. He's not on the Mount Rushmore. Maybe he should be in the Hall of Fame. Cool. He's not on the Mount Rushmore as the baseball representative.
Okay.
But anyway.
Yeah.
34, 43, 35, and 1. 21 to go. Let's go. 21 left.
Ready?
Are we still in the 70s? Or did we upgrade to the 60s?
No, we're in the 70s.
Okay.
Last one, number 70. Number 70,
Yes.
There's 21 more to go. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Are you not entertained? I'll do it with some context in a minute, because if I do it with some context, I think you might get it, even if you didn't see the movie.
Are you not entertained?
Don't read the screen. Don't read
Um,
the screen.
Are you not entertained?
Chuck, we'll get that in a minute.
Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars and Motor Kings.
Are you not entertained?
Spartacus.
Close. Oh, wow. I wonder if you saw this movie.
Gladiator.
There you go.
I'll take the loss. I think I've seen parts of both of those.
Yeah.
But more than are you like you said, you summed it up perfectly. Even if you haven't seen the movie, I think that's on like snippets of commercials and shit. Like
Yeah, right.
for aftershave. Like, are you not entertained? And the guy splashes aftershave on his face.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm taking the loss. 43, 36, and 1. 20 to go.
All right. Russell Crowe played Maximus. Did you see Gladiator 2? You probably okay. Well, I was just going to ask if you'd seen Gladiator 2. Chuck, we'll get back to yours, and then Brig will just a second. I think this is getting back to the motorcycle thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Pushing handlebars in opposite directions or apply forward pressure to one side at speeds above initiates counter steering. Mike was right.
So
how does that work?
That's why I don't ride a motorcycle. I would be too confused. They'd be like, ah! I would want to go left and push left, and I'd be going right into the ditch.
So I mean, I wonder if that's like when you what do they call that? When you go around a corner and your backside sliding out and you have to turn the wheel the opposite direction. Probably. Anyway, whatever. We're getting into something we don't know what we're talking about. Thanks, Chuck.
So Briggs said
Gladiator
2 was dumb as shit.
Okay. And so here you go. Yeah, I didn't like it either. I thought
Gladiator 2 was with
Gladiator was a great
wasn't
movie.
Gladiator 2 with Denzel?
He was in that.
Okay.
I mean, and if they didn't have Denzel in it, it would have been really bad. It was okay. It was nowhere near the original Gladiator. It was one of those where they make the second one and it's not nearly as good as the first one. And part of the like with Denzel in that one, and also with a couple of the other actors, the vernacular. Do you know what I mean? It was nowhere. You knew it was nowhere near what it would have been in that time.
All right.
So that's one of the things that it took a beating on.
All right, give me a little peek ahead here.
Okay.
That was number 70.
That was number 70.
I'm 43, 36, and 1.
Yep.
There's 20 left. I know we have number 1. Do you have the list on you? Like our
Yeah.
does it go like 4 in the 60s, 4 in the 50s?
It's over there.
Oh.
Yeah. You want me to go grab it?
No,
Okay.
no. Is it spread out pretty much?
Now it's more
69?
spread out. It's yeah. I mean, well, you got to get 20 left going from 70 to 1.
Yeah, so we got 1 to 69. I know 1 is still out there, and then
1 and 2 are 1 and 100 are still out there.
All right, yeah, so 1 and 100. I won't get 100. I'll get 1.
And I think number 2 is still out there as well.
I have to go 7 and 13. That would put me at 50, 49, and 1, which would be up above 50%. And my goal going into this was 30% or better. So,
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
Now, these people lack this. All right. After 1 week off of Next One to Die, we have Bobby Hunt, 85 years old. I put him on this list because 1959 and 1961, that's only 3 years, but freshmen were not allowed to play college football back then. He was the quarterback and defensive back for Auburn University. And then he helped the Dallas Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs win AFL championships in 62 and 66 respectively.
So the Deion Sanders before Deion Sanders.
Yes, absolutely. And not only the Deion Sanders before Deion Sanders, he was a fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
Number 2, Dory Funk Jr., also 85, WWE Hall of Famer. I think the brother of Terry Funk, the son of Dory Funk Sr., obviously. And number 1, Vincent Pastore, 80 years old. Do you know who Vincent Pastore is, Dave?
Did he invent
Didn't invent anything.
how to make milk safe to drink? No, I'm just kidding. Go. I don't know.
No. He was in The Sopranos.
Oh,
And the reason he's number 1 is because his character was known as...
I read the article. God.
Chuck got Sopranos. What was his character, Chuck? Beat Dave to the punch.
I read the article. I even read the article.
Think my immature mindset.
I can't get it. Chuck, are you going to beat it? I'm not going to get it. I've got a brain block.
I'll give you a clue. Big.
Bopper.
No. That was the Richie Valens story.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, damn.
Think my immature mindset.
Yeah.
Big pussy.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he was.
Oh, I didn't read that in the article.
That was his character in Sopranos, was Big Pussy. They addressed him as Big Pussy.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. They must have used a different word or something because they didn't want to use that in the article. In the article.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the article.
I was going to say because they use that word.
So
in
the article
Sopranos.
I read must have like skirted around that. All right.
All right, fair enough.
It's been a while. How long has it been since the Sopranos were out?
Long time.
Yeah.
We love you long time.
So, got one?
I have actually two none earth-shattering,
No.
but two nonetheless.
So I've got one.
All right. Let me go first then.
There, okay?
What is the lesser of my two? All right. The lesser of my two is I get allegedly, apparently, supposedly, there are no pennies. We're done making pennies, right?
Right.
All right, so I go. Nick texts me earlier. He says, "Hey, just so you know, we're out of milk. All right, I'll pick up a gallon on the way home, buddy."
Did you use 359 pennies?
I saw my mother-in-law in the hospital driving westbound
Yeah.
on Gratiot, pulled into Jack's Fruit Market, got a gallon of milk, clearly labeled $3.99.
That was close.
She rings it up. I give her 4 ones. Would you like a receipt? No, I'm good. Thank you. Have a nice day. All right, so I'm eating the penny then, apparently, right? So, okay, there are no pennies. We're rounding up.
Right.
Why doesn't the retail industry put on non-taxable items $4?
Right. Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, okay, so wait a second. Why am I eating this 1 cent difference?
Right.
Well, I can't, it was $3.99 and you gave me 4 and we have no pennies.
Yeah.
So make it $4 then.
Yeah.
Put the price on it. Why is it $3.99 for your gallons of milk when you clearly know nobody's coming in there with 99 fucking cents?
Because if they put a 4 on the other side of the decimal point, nobody will buy the milk. It's a psychological thing.
Well, they just entered a fucking category on our podcast, which pisses me off. It's like, okay, so just put it up. If it would have said $4, hey, gallon milk, $4, I'm in.
Yeah. Well, it's just like
I could have went to Meijer for like $2.29, but I would have had to have went a little further, dealt with more people, walked further distances. I'm willing to pay the additional $1.80.
Yeah. They got you at the drive-thru, dude.
Give me a $4 price. Don't just tell me you're out of fucking luck on that penny, prick.
Right. I understand.
Right,
but but the pricing model is the same thing as like when you go to the gas station and it's $3.99 and 9/10.
Yeah, that's never made sense to me. So
right. Well, except for the fact that they sell close to like 750 million gallons of gas per day in the United States. So 9/10 or 1/10 of a penny is
right.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. This is a FU to me, myself, and to mice and bats, because part of it to me is,
what is mice and bats first and foremost?
Mice and bats.
Yes.
Mice, you know what a mouse is.
Oh, mice and bats, the rodents.
The rodents.
Mice and bats, I thought you were like, had a little league graphite baseball bat. Is this
Get off my grass. Yeah, exactly. Gran Torino. Clint Eastwood.
I'm well aware of it, but no, I want my fucking penny.
Or give me the choice of putting it into the little, you could just put it into the little thing.
Or fucking write the situation and say milk is $4 a gallon.
Right. I got you.
And then walk all over my lawn.
Yeah. So, in the past, up until this year, we've got a family cabin. I've alluded to it in the beginning of the podcast, and I've mostly, I've spent some time there, not a ton, but relied on my father and his friend to kind of take care of the place and keep it up. Well, this summer's a different situation, and so, we've been there, and those little fuckers, I mean, I know if you have a place that's if it's in the middle of the woods, you're constantly going to do battle with them. That's a given. So I spent 3 days trying to find every nook and cranny that I could find to try to, and they have the great stuff, the expanding foam. If some of you are, do-it-yourselfers, They have some that is anti-mouse, anti-rodent, whatever. They charge you a couple extra bucks and put that on there. I don't know how it is, but whatever. And trying to plug up screens and like a mouse just needs, pretty much the size of a quarter to get through. So they've been shitting all over the porch is basically the problem. And when we were up there a couple weeks ago, I did some stuff to try to figure out, okay, well, here's where I think they're getting in. Then when we came back up on Sunday evening, walked out onto the porch, I'm like, motherfucker. There's piles of little mouse poops and what we now know is probably some bat poop. So nothing inside the cabin per se, which is a good thing. So that's that's buttoned up.
You don't think it's going to turn into a Lost Boys episode, do you?
No, I'm pretty sure it's not going to. But, just trying to just sit there and just, where are they getting in and finding anything the size of a quarter where they could get in and try to figure out how to plug those places up and going around the entire building, the entire cabin. And it's not super rustic, but it's not super fancy either. So it's a job. So it's just like, well, once you figure it out, they start to figure out a way to get back in or, someplace where it's safe and warmer. I'm assuming in the spring and winter and stuff like that. So I don't know. When I at the beginning of this thing, when I said I haven't watched any TV and I haven't listened to any music, you know what I mean? When it was light out, I was trying to figure out how to stop these motherfuckers from getting into that porch.
Well, now I know.
Yeah.
Like Paul Harvey, now you know the rest of the story. Even as a kid, I loved Paul Harvey.
Oh, Paul Harvey was great. Yeah.
He just went on and on and on, and then he would say, and now you know the rest of the story. Steel wool and the foam. They won't chew through that.
No, that's a good thought. Actually, I should have probably.
That's why we bring Chuck along. And I know Chuck. I know Chuck knows Paul Harvey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My second FU.
Yeah.
Some would call it,
Yeah.
a non-problem, but as we were watching the Idaho murders,
Yeah.
and as I was watching Unreal,
Yes.
the WWE documentary, all of a sudden, ad, 30 seconds to Journo. And I'm like,
What?
when the fuck has Netflix had ads? And Liz Google is like, your current Netflix plan is the cheapest it can be at $19.99 or whatever we're paying a month, which includes random sporadic commercials. It's like, well, wait a second. Yeah, fuck you. Like, wait a second. And then so now we can spend another $9 to go commercial free. And it's like, all right. Well, let's just go back to cable television.
Well, I will tell you what though. So, what you're telling me, and based on where I was just at, so my dad put a Sirius antenna up on the roof of the cabin, right?
Sirius meaning a real big antenna, or Sirius?
No, like a big,
Sirius
like an
XM?
antenna, like we used to have when we were kids,
Right.
right?
Yes.
And so we get for it's probably about 10 to 12 channels. But like channel 7 will have 7.1, 7.2, 7.3. I'll watch the Andy Griffith Show if I've got to pay $39.99 for Netflix.
Right.
Once it gets there, at some point, everybody's got to tap.
Nate just got on. Can you review our WDWA pick? Yes, I can, Nate. You and I led the way at 6-6 because you and I are kings. Dave and Eric are losers.
Well, it's at 50%. That sucks as well. So,
well, it sucks, but you guys really sucked.
That's true.
Currently, we're at 8. Please get your data right, please. And that was quite hurtful.
That that really when we say millions and millions, there's a part of us that really thinks that's actually happening.
Yeah, Chuck's always a spoil sport. He always puts me in my place.
Yeah. Well, Nate's happy.
Yeah, Nate, because Nate's number 1.
There you go.
So, all right, David. You know what? I'm backing off the either or.
Yeah.
Because I only had. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it quick. And if you choose the wrong one, it'll be really quick. Reason 438 why college football sucks. Or 30 years.
That's it? 30 years?
Yes.
Okay, well, I got to go with the first one.
All right.
There's more information.
So, for the first time in a full football season.
Stop talking down.
Since 1945.
Yeah.
USC and Notre Dame will not play in a college football game, but fear not, they are scheduled to play in 2030. So all this mumbo jumbo, NIL, playoff format, this, that, and the other thing, isn't college football supposed to be about the pageantry, the rivalries, the this, the that, and the other?
Yeah.
And you're not going to have USC and Notre Dame for the first time in math guy here, 55 and 25, 80 years. Come on.
Right.
And that's good for college sports, right?
Yeah, apparently.
The program they're running. So that's why that's reason 438 why college football / sports sucks.
Gotcha.
And I'm not even a fan of Notre Dame or Southern Cal, but
right.
It's a rivalry game. It would be just like if Michigan and Ohio State stopped playing.
You'd actually, you'd look on your phone at the very, very least to see what the score is and who won.
Right. Well, if you're a college football fan.
If you're a college football
If you're just Joe Schmo that doesn't know anything about anything, then it wouldn't matter to you. I get it. These are not real world problems. It's just my either or. It's just like how they've played in now. So when seasons didn't happen because of COVID or this, that, and the other, they may have missed. But USC and Southern Cal have played since 1945. But because of this new fandangled money-making machine, they're not going to meet. Now, I suppose the two could meet in a college football playoff.
Yeah.
But
there you go.
Well, Brink says they will meet in the playoffs, and I don't think USC makes the playoffs in the next 8 years.
No. Okay. I got you. Now, you being a non-college football fan, how much does that have to do with you're working and you don't get home till 2:30, 3:30, 4:30 in the afternoon, depending on the day? You know what I mean?
This new college ball is about. Oh, absolutely, and that's why it's my either or reason 438 why college football / sports sucks.
Right.
Nate is right. That's the why of it.
Right.
I don't have to like it.
Let me ask you this.
But
and I'm not
USC Notre Dame was normally a primetime game, so I would be back and I would watch that game.
Sure.
Yeah,
let me ask you this, though.
Yes.
Have you ever gone on campus to a Power 5 conference team or a Big Ten team, because you probably wouldn't travel out of state?
I did see Notre Dame Navy with Alan Pinkett and Napoleon McCallum.
Okay.
Were the school's respective running backs.
You went down to Notre Dame?
1984.
Okay.
When John Nicodemus was touring the campus for hockey.
Yeah.
And it was me, Steve Elmer, Darren Doobie, and John Nicodemus. What a sight. I mean, I was 17 getting shit-faced drunk, but experienced a wonderful, wow, this is fucking football.
Okay. Since then, have you been able to tailgate and walk into a college football game
I've been to one Michigan game, which I thought was
Like
the quietest 100.
Was it a preseason?
No, it was me and Jason Moeller went. I can't remember the.
Okay.
Oddly enough, it might have been Navy or UCLA
All right.
in like a game 2.
All right.
And so yeah, the
Okay.
pageantry is there.
Okay.
I get it.
All right.
I mean, in Georgia Tech, Vanderbilt probably drums up a lot of
Right.
yeah, let's fucking go.
Right.
For people that have friends or family at Georgia Tech or Vanderbilt.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah. I mean, I have a chance to go to, I think we're going to see what happens, but I might be going to Mississippi State, Alabama. Not that that has as much meaning as it used to, in the past when the SEC was, paying their players and nobody else was paying their players in the world. But
they all were paying their players. The SEC was just better at it.
we're just better at it. I agree with that. So, we'll see. And I'm not a fan of either of them per se. I'm starting to, I almost know as many Mississippi State players as I do Michigan State players. But
well, your son's working for the school. You should fucking adopt allegiances.
right.
Fuck Sparty.
So, no. We're not.
Let's go Bulldogs.
Yeah, there's a few people that would appreciate that. Here you go, Nate.
Absolutely. She'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm shit
Okay.
faced.
All right. This is like letting your child watch what is it? What's the rating, like a M13 or
Oh, I thought you were going to say M. Night Shyamalan.
no, like a mature 13 movie or something like that. Yeah.
Just tell her I wiped with no toilet paper and then itch my eye.
There you go.
Shit faced.
There you go.
Anyway,
Okay.
anything else, David?
No, sir. I have nothing else.
All right. So, where are we going? And listeners, viewers, even after 347 episodes, there's room for improvement. I vow to get better because right now, like through my headset, this sounds. Minions is. Have you seen the new Minions? Because Minions is very good.
I love the Minions.
Yes. So, like right now, it sounds perfectly, and that's because I'm talking directly into it. So my commitment to you is I'm going to be better. Because even after 347 episodes, there's room for improvement. And my commitment to you, the loyal listener and viewer, is I will try to talk like this because this sounds way better in my ear, so it has to sound better in your ear than I'm going to do this, that, and the other. And I can't even fucking hear that. So that's my commitment to you. Please stick with me. Thank you for your patience. Subscribe on YouTube. We love you. Thanks for being here for us. And I'm a grown-ass cat, Cocoa Nibs edition, 10.5. I am going to rate it. I'm going to rate it based on the style. I think I would still drink Geriatric Kittens Hit the Beach before this, but I'm going 401 because I thought this was an amazing Imperial Stout. And Dave went 4.25, so he clearly thought it was an amazing Imperial Stout. And not smack dab in the middle, but in the middle, 20. That's 20 17, 18, 19, 20 check-ins.
What? Just 20?
Yes. Those 20 checked in at 4.09. I'm sorry, 4.19.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
So between the two of us, and let's read Chuck's comment before we go out. He says, "Good night and good job, fellas. And I apologize for my podcast joke."
What?
Apology not accepted.
No, what do you have to apologize
and
for?
not needed. That's what we're here for. A self-deprecating episode of love, happiness, and tenderness. We thank you for being here for us. Now go get yourself some Nurse Jackie, put it on, and you'll be out like a light in no time. But until then, folks, thank you all for coming and joining this wild ride with us. And as I look down the bottom of my glass, I can see I'm out of beer. And as the late, great Stuart Scott would say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here. Last check, Sox up 2-0. Fuck you.